Looking for an honest review of the Yamaha P515? You want to know the real problems before you spend $2,000. This video is for you because I'm going to reveal everything from the frustrating key noise to the app issues nobody talks about. But here's what surprised me. After 2 months of testing, I discovered this piano has one massive, deal-breaking flaw that almost made me return it. However, the truth is more complicated, and what you really need to know might save you from buyer's remorse. For the best price, click the link in the description. So, what's this big problem? Let's talk about the action. Yamaha markets the P515 with its natural wood keyboard, boasting synthetic ivory and ebony key tops for that authentic grand piano feel. And look, when you first play it, the weight is impressive. It feels substantial. The escapement simulation is there, but here's the scroll-stopping interjection. The key noise is shockingly loud. We're not talking a gentle thump. It's a pronounced clack, especially when playing softly. In a quiet room, it can be distracting enough to pull you out of the music. Is that a deal-breaker for a home practice instrument? For some, absolutely. Therefore, if you need dead silent practice for roommates or sleeping kids, listen closely. This might not be your board. Let's deep dive into the sound, because this is where Yamaha shines and also stumbles. The P515 features samples from two legendary pianos, the Yamaha CFX and the Bosendorfer Imperial. That's a killer combo on paper. The CFX is bright and powerful, perfect for modern pop and classical. The Bosendorfer is darker, richer, legendary for its bass. With 256 notes of polyphony, you'll never run out of notes, even with the sustain pedal mashed to the floor. The virtual resonance modeling tries to mimic the complex string interactions of a real piano. But here's the contrarian snapback. The built-in speakers don't fully do these sounds justice. At maximum volume, they can sound a bit boxy and compressed. They're fine for personal practice, but that concert grand in your living room feeling. You'll need to plug into external speakers or headphones to truly unlock it. Therefore, factor in another couple $100 for good monitors if you want the full experience. Speaking of headphones, the silent practice feature is a major selling point. But let's rehook with a mini promise. The app integration is where you'll face another headache. Yamaha's Smart Pianist app is iOS only. If you're an Android user, you're out of luck. You're stuck using the admittedly clunky front panel interface to change settings. Even for iOS users, the app can be buggy. Connecting isn't always seamless. This is a problem for a flagship model in 2024. For $2,000, you expect seamless tech. Therefore, if you dreamed of effortlessly pulling up chord charts from your music library, know there's a potential for friction. It's like buying a smart car that only works with one brand of phone. Joke number 1. Yamaha's software team and hardware team must communicate via carrier pigeon because the connection is that spotty. Now, let's talk about the piano room feature. This is actually cool. You can select your piano, adjust lid position, reverb, and even tweak tunings. It's a fun sandbox. Want a bright Bosendorfer in a concert hall? Done. But remember that key noise. It's still there, even in a virtual cathedral. The key-off samples are a nice touch for realism, capturing the subtle sound of the damper settling. Yet, the core experience always comes back to the physical interaction. Which brings us to the biggest surprise of all. After weeks of annoyance with the clacking, I almost listed it for sale. But then I did something I should have done day one. I played it for 3 hours straight. And something shifted. My fingers adapted. The clack faded into the background. I started focusing on the incredible dynamic range. The way the VRM system lets you voice chords with such clarity. The sheer power of the Bosendorfer bass register when played through good headphones. I realized the action, while noisy, is incredibly responsive. It's a real wooden action, not a plastic simulation. It teaches you proper finger control. Joke number 2. This keyboard is so responsive, it's like a mood ring for your technique. Play sloppy and it sounds sloppy. Play with intention and it sings. That loud action forces you to play from the keys, not pound from the shoulders. It's a strict teacher, but you will improve. Let's address portability. They call it portable. It's 52 pounds. That's portable like a bowling ball is portable. You can move it, but you won't want to do it often. Therefore, this is a move-it-once instrument. The optional stand and triple pedal are almost mandatory for a home setup, adding to the cost. Joke 3. Calling the P515 portable is like calling a sumo wrestler airy. It's a relative term, but once it's on its stand, it looks and feels like a serious piece of furniture. So, is the Yamaha P515 worth it? Here's the resolution. The problems are real. The key noise, the mediocre built-in speakers, the iOS-only app, the weight. If any of those are your personal deal-breaker, walk away. Look at a Kawai Ease 920 or a Roland FP90X. But therefore, if you are a serious player who values a realistic, demanding action above all else, and you plan to use headphones or external sound often, the P515 becomes a compelling choice. Its sound engine is top tier. Its construction is robust. It's an instrument that grows with you. Joke 4. Buying this piano is like adopting a slightly noisy, very expensive but highly talented parrot. It will call attention to your flaws, but with patience, it will help you make beautiful music. I started this review telling you not to buy it, and for some of you, that's still the right call. But for the dedicated pianist seeking a digital instrument that feels like a real mechanical challenge, the Yamaha P515, with all its quirks, might just be the perfect tool. The key is knowing what you're getting into. You're not buying a perfect, silent gadget. You're buying a deeply expressive musical partner with a few annoying habits. Weigh the incredible sound and authentic feel against the tangible flaws. For me, the good ultimately outweighed the bad. If you're ready for that commitment and want the best possible price, click the link in the description below to check it out on Amazon. Thanks for watching.